Let's look back at Super Bowl 58 and just how this game went because the 49ers got off to a good start. Like this bootleg right here to Kyle Juszczyk, to Juice right here for 18 yards. I mean, the stage was not too big for Brock Purdy. And that was a big question coming into the game. On this opening drive, this kind of throw right here where he looks left. He looks to the middle. He looks for Kittle, and he gets to his fourth option on Christian McCaffrey for 11 yards. And the 49ers were moving until this happened. Until this play. You watch Leo Chenal of the Kansas City Chiefs. What a day he had. The young second-year linebacker right here comes and he stuffs John Feliciano, the right guard. And then he spins, and when he spins, he gets the ball out of Christian McCaffrey's hands. One of the most sure-handed runners in this league. And the ball was just tumbling on the ground right there at Allegiant Stadium. And George Karlaftis of the Chiefs beat George Kittle and Jake Brendel and Trent Williams to the ball. And just like that, the 49ers' opening drive was stalled. But the Chiefs had a problem holding on to the ball too. On this 3rd and 1, Rashee Rice carries the ball right here. And it looks like he's got the first down, except that on the play, Logan Ryan, number 33, punches that ball out right there. And the ball's out, but right into the waiting arms of Justin Watson. But it wouldn't be long until this play right here by Isaiah Pacheco. On this drive, later on in the drive, Pacheco comes on this counter play right here, running right behind the tight end, Noah Gray. And here comes Damador Lenore, number 2. He's going to get the ball right there out of Pacheco's hands. And the ball was on the ground. The Chiefs actually put the ball down on the ground 5 times. And Javon Hargrave got it back. It was kind of back and forth. Not much going on in the first quarter. And then it was time for Chris Conley to go in motion. And Jalen Watson of the Chiefs, number 35, would follow. Man coverage. Pretty good indicator to Brock Purdy right here. So, 3rd and 9 right here, Brock Purdy goes to work. You get a go route on the outside. You got the arrow route underneath, and here comes Conley, beating Jalen Watson for 18 yards. 49ers were moving. And then the first touchdown came right here. Jawan Jennings, 15, comes in motion. And on this play, it's right out of Mike Shanahan's bag. The Niners were up 3-0 until this play right here. It was the old throwback right here. And the first read was to George Kittle down the middle of the field. But he got doubled by Kansas City. The second read to Christian McCaffrey across the field. Jennings was a former high school quarterback and makes a perfect throw. And just like that, Christian McCaffrey picks up a convoy and sprints into the end zone. And the 49ers, with 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, were up 10-0 and control the game. But Kansas City came to life with just 2 minutes to go in the first half. And on this play right here, on 3rd and 9, Mahomes steps up and he avoids Nick Bosa like he did most of the day. And like Mahomes can only do, he sees everybody across the field and he makes that throw across his body to Watson. And he picks up a big chunk of 21 yards. They would need that. They'd get a little bit closer on this little pop pass right here to Rashee Rice. And just like that, the Chiefs, with just over a minute to go in the first half, would end up kicking a field goal to go into halftime at 10-3. And then, right here, on the 3rd play of the 3rd quarter, Chiefs trying to mount a drive, trying to get back into the game. The 49ers have both safeties back. Tayshaun Gibson and Jair Brown. They just call him Tig. The rookie out of Penn State is in a safety rotation. Just watch him. 40 yards away right here from Mahomes. But he reads the play as Mahomes steps up and tries to get this ball to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And Jair Brown steps right in front of that pass and gets the ball. First down. Look at the 49ers bench. That's Brandon Ayuk, number 11. Like, the excitement was big. The 49ers would get the ball at the 44-yard line, up 10-3, trying to add to it. And on the first play, Shanahan wanted to attack. Debo goes in motion, and there's Brandon Ayuk, their number 1 wide receiver, against L'Jarius Sneed. They wanted to take a big shot right away, try and capitalize on that takeaway by Tig. And just like this, they have a 7-cut, a corner cut right here. And there's Ayuk waiting on the ball, except Brock Purdy is getting pulled down by Leo Chenal. You see, the 49ers, they blow the protection right here. I don't know who's wrong. I can't really predict. But on the biggest play right here, you get the center and right guard running into each other. And you get Chenal coming free, 54, free, chasing Brock Purdy. He wants to go to Ayuk, but he can't. He's just happy to get the ball out of his hands. And the 49ers don't take advantage of the interception. They punt the ball away on 3 plays. Now, San Francisco was up 10-6 when they forced this punt on 4th and 2. And just like this, Townsend punched this ball away. But watch on your screen to the left is Darrell Luter, number 28, and the ball hits the back of Luter's legs right there. The ball hits his legs. Now it's a muff punt. So Ray McLeod of the 49ers, the punt returner, tries to pick it up, and he can't get a handle on it. And there's that Jalen Watson. He recovers it. And just like that, the Chiefs had the ball 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. This game would turn around on the very next play. Very next play, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling up at the top, number 11. Mahomes sees him. And right here, the 49ers blow the coverage. They all pay attention to Kelsey in the yellow boots in short motion right there. And it looks like they all go for Kelsey. Nobody goes for Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Mahomes sees it right away. And just like that, in 2 plays, the Chiefs go from down 10-6 to up 13-10. They get back into the game. Big turnaround. But Brock Purdy would get busy. On 3rd and 5, they would find Juwan Jennings right here. He gets kind of banged at the line of scrimmage right here, but Purdy puts it right on him. Perfect throw right there for 17 yards. And the Niners would start driving. And then you get this one to Ayuk right here. Ayuk for 20 yards. They got a cluster up at the top. McCaffrey all the way down here at the bottom. It's an empty formation. Brock Purdy reading the defense, and he reads it perfectly. This throw to Ayuk is an absolute dime in the middle of the field. The in cut right there. Puts it right on him for 20 yards. And then it would set up this. On 2nd and 9, Steve Spagnuolo at the 9-yard line, or at the 10-yard line, would come after Brock Purdy with everything he's got. He gets 2 free hitters coming right at him, but Brock Purdy reads the defense perfectly. Up at the top, they got this in-cut right here to Juwan Jennings to beat the blitz zero. You see, there's no free safeties. You got Nick Bolton coming right at him. Drew Tranquill coming right at him, but he's unfazed. He throws his first touchdown in the Super Bowl of his career to Jennings for 10 yards, and just like that, the 49ers would take the lead. Back and forth, back and forth. And then after the touchdown, to a chance to go up 17-13, watch Leo Chenal, number 54, on the extra point. He gets a good push, and he gets his left hand up, and he blocks it. He blocks the extra point. So the 49ers take the lead, only up 16-13. That point would be important, very important. Patrick Mahomes down 19-16 with 16 seconds to go, finds his favorite target, Travis Kelce, right there on a shallow cross, and he would go 22 yards to set up a tying touchdown, sending the game into overtime. In overtime, you're going to see George Karlaftis, number 56, is going to chase Brock Purdy to his left. He's a free hitter. Brock Purdy sees it and feels it, but he knows his safety valve, Christian McCaffrey, and he gets the ball out to him, and McCaffrey makes Edwards miss. And he goes down the sideline right there for a big chunk. Now, on 3rd and 12, Brock Purdy, Mahomes could do it, Purdy could do it. He gets outside the pocket. He's being chased right here by Karlaftis, but a little stutter and go gets Karlaftis to settle his feet, and there's Juice. Kyle Juszczyk right there. On 3rd and 12, they pick up 13 yards. They're trying to score, and they have a chance to score right here. On 3rd and 4, the 49ers, what are they doing? They don't block the best defensive player on the Chiefs. Chris Stone Cold Jones comes stone cold free right at Brock Purdy right here. Nobody blocks him. There's a breakdown up front. And all Purdy can do right here is just get rid of the ball. And they would kick a field goal to go up 22-19. However, had they blocked Chris Jones, watch Brandon Ayuk up at the top. Ayuk against L'Jarius Sneed. And Ayuk puts him in a deep freeze. In fact, he's got Sneed right down there on his knees. Beats him, and he's wide open in the end zone. If they had blocked Chris Jones, maybe Purdy would have found Ayuk all alone in the end zone. Well, with 7.5 minutes to go in overtime, they gave the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. And that was a mistake. Because on 4th and 1 right here, 4th and 1 at their own 35, Mahomes fakes it to Pacheco, and he's got a triple option. He can give it right there to Kelsey, and he thinks about it. Or he could give it to Rashee Rice, and Mahomes says, nope, I'm taking it myself. And he goes 8 yards and slides safely into second base. First down. Then you get this. On 3rd and 6, the 49ers came with an all-out blitz. Their own blitz zero. Mahomes diagnoses it. Pre-snap reads it. And down at the bottom is Rashee Rice, the rookie. He's going to run a shallow cross. A shallow cross the way Jerry Rice ran for years under Bill Walsh in San Francisco. And he hits him right there on 3rd down and 6 for 13 yards, and the Chiefs continue to move. And then on 3rd and 1, with 2 minutes left in overtime, Mahomes surveys the field. He looks left, he looks right, and he sees an opening. As right up the middle, he runs right past Fred Warner, and he goes 19 yards for 19 of his 66 rushing yards he had. Leading rusher for the Chiefs, and it set this up. It set this play up. It sets up trip right F shuttle, Tom and Jerry right yellow, to Mecole Hardman, otherwise known as Corn Dog. They ran this play against the Eagles twice in the second half of the Super Bowl last year, got 2 touchdowns. And right here, Mahomes, little play action right there, gets out on the edge and gets the ball to Mecole Hardman. And just like that, the Chiefs win back-to-back Super Bowls for the first time since the New England Patriots. Mahomes, chest bump with Mecole Hardman right there. And all the cameras and all the photographers are on Mahomes. The Super Bowl MVP again. 3 titles in 5 years. What a day. And here's the play. It's a little fake. Bosa goes for the fake. Mahomes gets outside the pocket. One more time, the end zone angle to Mecole Hardman for the win. For the win. To win 25-22. Chiefs by 3. Doesn't matter. Chiefs won by 3 last year. They got the win. And the celebration was on.